This is a quick overview using Google Earth Pro and working with KMZ files. If you get an email with a KMZ file attached, save it to a designated folder. If you go to a website where you can download it, save it to that same folder, and you can simply go to your Google Earth Pro file area, hit open, go to the folder where you have that KMZ file, select it, and when you open it, you will see it appear on the left-hand side under your temporary places. You can also toggle off and on the sidebar using the very top toolbar in Google Earth Pro. Additionally, if there's many layers of the KMZ file, as in this one, click on the arrow and expand it, and you will see all the subfolders. You can click which ones you want on and off. As you can see, I just turned those off. You can also right-click and go to Get Info, where you can do a lot of very cool things. You can, let me zoom in on this real quick. You can mess with the opacity to make it totally see-through. Very cool tool there. Great for these contour lines. You can change the name of it. You can set the view of it to be clamped to the ground here through the altitude or suspended in the air. Awesome. You can also add links in here or images, any information and notes that you want to about that KMZ file. Very, very cool. You can also see that if you double click on one of them, it will zoom in or out to the perspective where you set that up. In this case, I've got the entire Violet Crown Trail in the viewer. You can also go to Get Info and do all the same things and see where things are. Awesome. You can also create your own files. If you see the toolbar up here, you can add a polygon. Let's say, for instance, you wanted to outline this property. You can zoom in as tight as you need to get these lines very exact. This is the quick version. And create your own outline. You can go and decide what color you want it. Let's actually make that blue. And whether or not you want it outlined, whether or not you want it filled and outlined, you can change the outline color, you can change the opacity. You can also go to description and you can add any links, any text, any images that you want. Just put test there, hit OK. You can go over and double click or right click on that and hit Save Place As. You will notice you can save it as a KMZ file, pick where you want to save it, and do that. Then that will enable you to attach that to an email, share that with somebody that they can open in Google Earth Pro. You can additionally do your own overlays. As you can see, when I click that, this box comes up and you can shrink or expand that however large you need to or what have you. You can also, move it around. You can rotate it so that you can get that image just right. If you were doing an overlay of some sort. You can also, again, mess with the opacity, name that whatever you want, add any links, images, set the altitude, etc. So that's very, very cool. You can also create your own movie. And so if you want to do a path, click on that and you can simply draw what you want the flight simulator to follow. And we'll go ahead and delete that one. But if you go here, there's one that I've already created. Select it, hit the movie maker, and you will see it will fly down the path that you have selected. You can also go to Google Earth Pro Preferences and go to Touring, and you can adjust the tilt of the camera, the range, the speed. Let's make that really fast. Let's see here.